measure the center, and from there you can just start drawing the pattern and draw it very lightly. I'm drawing here very dark so that it's visible for you people. Otherwise, please make sure to dry draw very light one. So I'm just making 2 circles here and one will be at the edge. Now just take your scale and divide it up. You can take scale and just divide it up into equal parts. So one here and one here. So I have 4 parts. Now if you want, you can even divide it more into 4 further equal parts. So you will get total 8 parts. I'll just lift it and show you. Don't worry if it's not visible. Okay. So here you can see I have just made 2 circles. One is here and another is here. And I'm having lines. Okay. Now this lines will be my guidelines to draw the pattern. So I'm just gonna make a complete pattern here. If you want, you can draw. If you don't want, you can just avoid. It's up to you. You can directly place the clay over it. Okay. All right. Now, if the design is not visible, don't worry. I'll apply the glue and it will be visible. Now, for what you have to do is start rolling this into thin threads, which we will be using to apply over this. Okay. So just rub this powder on your fingers. And if you feel your fingers, when rubbing, it is not giving you a straight thread things, then you can use either a scale to just rub it like this and make thin threads for this. Keep on making rolls and thin threads out of this clay. As the piece is very small, make sure that you make thin threads. The thicker one will not make your design visible. Okay, so I'm just gonna start from inside part. Start applying the glue. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'll just cut this piece, because depending on the size, I'll just judge out that I need this much. So just place your clay and just keep on rolling. Just a second, it's stuck into my hand, so I'll just rub it and then start again. Now place it and press it a bit and then start and just join it at the end here. Fine. Just make sure to keep it pointed here and give a very good look. It is just broken here. That's okay. We'll just add another one here. Let's move to the second part. Start from the end, one end, place, roll, and then remove the excess. And then just give a point. Okay. Again, let's move further with the two other parts. And repeat the same process. Remove the excess and pinch it to give a point. Okay, now let's make one more. Apply glue. And start again from one end and here and remove excess. Fine. Now we'll just move further and make one circle for one which we have added here. Okay, and just make a roll. Okay, now just take the clay, start from one end and just place it over the glue that we have applied. We'll just give the shape later and just remove the excess and join the two parts and give a proper shape. Same way, let's just finish up this one. Taking some more clay, just rubbing my hands and rolling it up. Always rub it up on a plastic sheet so it's easy for you to remove. Right? Just like glue. Start from one side. Cut the excess. Again. And just shape it up. Repeat the same process. Just give it shape from the other end and cut this as shape it up. Guys, if any question, just type it up in the chat box. I'll just answer it up once I'm done. Okay, so this is a basic shape that I have created. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add some leaf here, leaf like pattern shape, so that it just adds to the beauty of the piece. So just roll a ball, press it, and just pinch on one side so it gets leaf shape. Make a ball, press. This is an air dry clay from Fevicryl. So we just need to make 4 petals this, so it's combined. And this piece. Okay. Now, as we have a base design ready, we will be able to arrange and apply the mirrors. But you see, this looks very dull. The design looks very dull. So what you have to do is just paint this design first of all with the white acrylic color to give a bright and contrasting look. Okay. So I'm just going to take my white acrylic paint. There's no need for this leaf design to dry because we are not pressing the colors. How to seal and everything I will be teaching in the first. For that, it's not possible to cover up all the aspects in 1 hour session. So I'll be teaching how to cover up also. Okay. So I can apply some white acrylic paint and highlight the complete design. Better to do this before you apply mirrors so that your mirrors don't get painted. From where to get the mirrors, and how to make your own clay, everything will taught to you. How to buy, how to sell it. These days, even the government is like encouraging traditional art form, everything that is related to the cultural art of India. So let's quickly finish it up, and then we will come to that point. Don't worry. You will see the difference where white is applied and where the white is not applied. It will look so dull. So that's the reason we just paint the complete pattern with white so that it looks bright and the design is completely highlighted. Last one and two small ones. Okay, so this is how we have just finished up a basic. Yes, you can do it on any hard base which has a hard surface. You can do on that. Okay, now we'll start seeing the mirror. As my design is very small, I'll be taking very small mirrors. So let's just begin, and let me take out my mirrors first. Just 1 second. Okay, so we are going to start with the small patterns. So let's just place a square mirror here. You can use twisters or you can place with your fingers. It's completely up to you. And here I'm just going to place a round mirror. Again, I'll just make one round and two square. Yeah, I'm just done with this, and that's one in all sides. So yes, you can take it further if you wish. Okay, and then just to end, I'll add here. So it's a very simple design that I have created. In the further sessions, we will be creating some more intricate and more freehand drawing patterns. All right, so this is a simple one that I have created. Yeah. Yes, Tanya, over to you. You can take it further.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Guys, before we proceed further, can I